Have you been wondering about questions such as why am I so nervous? If so, it can often feel like a major challenge to overcome the weight of nerves. However, it's not impossible to learn how to stop feeling nervous, and we hope today's guide will help you in managing your nerves. Once you've identified the source of your nerves, if possible, there are several methods and steps you could implement to help stop your feeling of nervousness overall. While the ideal way to stop being nervous will vary from person to person, several excellent strategies you could potentially try may help. Welcome to Soundwave Collective. Join me, the host, as I dive deep into ways to improve your meditation, sleep, and focus. With our library of many sounds, guided meditations, and curated playlists just for you, we hope after listening you find balance in your daily life. Number 1. Tackle nerves early. Before we begin looking at specific ways you could learn how to stop feeling or being nervous, we should first point out the importance of tackling nerves early. In many scenarios, it's easy for us to try and simply push through the nerves, hoping that they might leave us alone if we just work a little harder and try to ignore them. However, this often isn't the case, and this can leave you feeling overwhelmed and burdened. What's more, when you try to ignore your nerves, it's easy for them to begin building up and worsening with time, making it harder to cope with them. As such, if you've been struggling with nerves, our first vital tip is to try and tackle them early on. Handling and managing your nerves before they build up and become a more significant struggle is an excellent way to make coping with your nerves easier. After all, nerves are significantly simpler to bear when you're not also feeling overwhelmed, panicked, or stressed. Number 2, take a moment to breathe. When feeling stressed or panicked, and as you notice that the nerves begin to creep in, we highly recommend stopping and breathing. This doesn't have to be a grand gesture, but simply pausing your previous activities, standing or sitting straighter, and taking slow, deep breaths may be enough in some cases to stop the nerves from gaining a greater hold over you. Thereafter, regularly pausing to reassess your position and take a few calming breaths may be as simple as on-the-go solution to try to keep your nerves in check. Number 3, listening to relaxation music. Perhaps one of the most effective strategies for helping reduce feelings of nerves once they've already set in is to listen to relaxation music. Thanks to its slow and steady tempo and gentle sounds, relaxation music is specifically designed to help reduce feelings of worry and stress, clearing your mind and making it easier to cope. As such, while not specifically designed for nerves, it can also be immensely effective for preventing nerves from taking over. What's more, it's well worth considering that relaxation music is also incredibly versatile and can be discreetly enjoyed without having to necessarily take time out to relax. Hence, it's an excellent option in particular for anticipated nerves, such as those that begin taking hold while waiting to make a presentation. Number 4, prepare and plan. Sometimes nerves can actually be avoidable simply through ample preparation. Feeling out of your depth or unprepared is a major contributor to feelings of nervousness or worry in many cases. As such, if there is an opportunity to do so, we recommend taking steps to plan. This doesn't have to be overly complicated, nor does it require intense preparation, but simple steps such as rehearsing for a presentation or making notes at regular intervals for surprise speeches can be a good way to ensure you're prepared, even in scenarios where you don't expect to need them. Number 5, stay in a positive headspace. Another excellent option to help combat nerves is to try to implement a more positive headspace. This can often be a case of easier said than done, but nevertheless is a goal worth pursuing. Indeed, following a more optimistic lifestyle can be a simple yet effective change, helping reduce the chances of nerves creeping in. What's more, when leading a happier and generally more optimistic lifestyle, it's often easier to remain focused on tasks rather than allowing them to represent a source of stress. Remember, positivity attracts positivity. Number 6, trying aromatherapies. When considering aromatherapy, choosing the right type of essential oil for the best result is important. One of the most commonly used essential oil for aromatherapy is lavender, which is also often effective for anxiety and stress. Many people also use lavender essential oils to help with a more restful night's sleep. Other popular options may also include chamomile, ginger, peppermint, or basil, just to name a few, but it's mostly a case of trying out different essential oils to see what works for you. Number 7, never face your nerves alone. If you're nervous about something but bottle it up alone, you'll likely find that the nerves only continue to worsen over time, representing an increasingly heavy burden to carry. However, making simple changes into your lifestyle and ensuring you share your feelings with other people is an excellent way to ensure that you can move on from these worries. So, if you begin feeling those early twinges of nerves, try and talk to someone about it. You might just find that it helps prevent the nerves from getting any worse. Feeling nervous or anxious is never a nice experience. However, in many cases, tackling nerves is not only possible, but it can actually be surprisingly simple. With this thought in mind, finding out why you're feeling so nervous is just the first step in coping with nerves.